Item 4 is opposing First Energy's request to increase electric distribution rates and requesting the PUCO to deny the utilities request. This will be presented by Ben Pushka.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Hey, Ben.
A few weeks ago, the Ohio Consumers Council came in virtually and presented to you about the First Energy rate increase currently in front of the Public Utilities Commission of Ohio. Before you is the resolution opposing First Energy's request to raise electric rates and encourage the PUCO to not only reject the increase, but to adopt their own staff's report, which suggests that our community should get a rate decrease.
Thank you, Ben, for leading us on this. This is important work, and I think this community has been faced with the tawdry record of First Energy service since I've been in office in 1996. This has been an issue. It's gotten only progressively worse, never better. In the year 2000, utility-led reform, deregulation, has only led to massive profit grabs led by First Energy. When there's little or no competition in the utility world, they have done their best over the last 2 decades to step on alternatives to power. They have helped write legislation that quashed wind and solar. They have gone so far as to bribe, and this is not conjecture, this is fact, bribe the chairman of the Public Utilities Commission, who was charged with that bribe, to do it. When this house of cards fell down over House Bill 6 a few years ago and got the attention that it should, it was built on backroom dealings and bribery and self-dealing, never for the benefit of the ratepayers. They settled with the federal government for a $230 million deferred prosecution agreement. Let me understand. This company was able to pay $230 million out of our money, out of our ratepayer money, to buy their way out of federal prosecution. And now they want a rate increase when their profits always have been unclear, not transparent. They have a history of criminality, bribery, deceit. Go take a look at your electric bill, see if you can figure it out. There's a distribution charge, a redistribution charge, a generation charge, 3 riders that all provide money to them, and things like coal plants in Indiana. Enough's enough, and I think there's a new day dawning out of House Bill 6, and the PUCO will see. Talk about trust being restored. Something has to be restored. There's no way that First Energy should be applying for or granted a rate increase at this time, given what we know. The irony and the chutzpah of this their grand vision is kind of astounding. But we're going to have a chance to say, no, this county has always fought back against their money grabs. And sometimes we don't win often, but we fight. We don't win often, but we fight. We wouldn't have our Northwest Ohio Aggregation Coalition today without fighting against them. That coalition to say, you ratepayers, hundreds of millions of dollars since its inception. We're going to continue to do that. But for them to come to and ask for a rate case to improve their position is just unbelievable, ironically, in the face of what they've been through, that they have the audacity to do it. So there'll be a hearing April 14th in our chambers, a formal hearing with the PUCO. But ahead of that, I think we wanted to make a statement clearly. It's unnecessary, it's not warranted, and we should oppose it.
Thank you, Commissioner Gerken, for your comments about the importance of letting our voices be heard, because this does affect all of us. It affects our businesses, it impacts our families as the cost of living and additional taxes are increasing, and the uncertainty at the federal level of changes that are happening in everyone's lives. It is important for us to let them know that this increase is not acceptable and it's not worthy. Until they can explain to us where every cent is going and the need for this huge increase, it is not acceptable. First Energy, please earn your trust back, but earn it not on our backs by increasing our rates and taking more money out of our pockets. Again, for our seniors and our families and our businesses, this is not the right direction to go. And we oppose it, and we're going to fight it. Thank you.
I think that was a motion by Commissioner Lopez. Clerk, call the roll.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes.
Commissioner Gerken?
Yes, thank you.
Real quick, Commissioner. So as Commissioner Gerken said, The public is invited to come down 6 p.m. on April 14th to give verbal comments. Also, if they can't make it that day or don't feel comfortable giving public comments, they can submit written comments right now currently on the PUCO website. So, thank you.
Thanks for your work on this, Ben.
Yep.
Thank you, Ben.